Scare Rookies! Today we're looking into the do's and don'ts of customer interactions inside the haunted house, so let's dive right in. First up, let's talk about the do's of customer interactions. These are the key practices that will enhance the guest experience and make your scares even more memorable. Stay in character. Once you're in your scare scene, you're locked in and must remain in character for the entire duration of the interaction. Breaking character can disrupt the immersive feeling and experience and distract from the overall scare. Engage with guests. You engage with guests in character from the moment they enter your scene until they leave. But this will vary from different scare scenes. Some you may pop out while others you're in plain sight. So, it's whatever works for you and what gets more scares most of the time. So, maintain your character's demeanor and intensity to keep the guests immersed in the experience. But also be aware that there is this phrase in the haunted house called conga lines, where a bunch of customers come all at once. So if you ever feel like you don't know what to say or do, it's always better to hop back in your scare box or your hiding place and then get ready to scare the next group. And like I said in my audition videos, you're going to look stupid sometimes, and it's okay. Everyone looks dumb or makes mistakes or makes errors, but it's all just a learning experience. Don't look down on yourself and get back home and say something like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I said boo, or I can't believe I tripped in front of all the customers, because everyone has done it and you shouldn't dwell on it. Respect personal space. Do respect personal space throughout the whole interaction. While in character, ensure that your movements and gestures do not invade guests' personal space. It's great to maintain a safe distance while delivering a perfect scare. Read guest reactions. Do read guest reactions and adjust your performance accordingly. Pay attention to cues such as body language or facial gestures. Make real-time adjustments as needed. For example, if all you do is swing your prop around and none of the customers react to you or even notice you, if they look the other way and not pay attention to you, maybe it would be best if you would change it up and use your voice or be more physical with your body. I feel like one of the reasons for not getting a lot of scares is that the customers don't know that you're in the room. A haunted house is already as loud as it is, so that means you need to be louder and more present in the room. Provide safe experiences. Do prioritize guest safety at all times. While delivering a thrilling scare, ensure the guests are not in harm's way. Avoid actions or movements that would potentially startle or harm the customers. But anyways, by following these do's, you can create immersive and memorable interactions that leave guests wanting more. Now, let's explore the don'ts. These are behaviors to avoid to ensure a positive guest experience and maintain professionalism as a scare actor. Do not break character. Once you're inside the house and in your scare scene, you must remain in character for the entire time. Don't let guests break your character, even if they try to, engage with you or ask you personal questions or something. Some guests will try to haggle and even provoke you, but it's crucial to stay focused and in character. I actually feel more confident in costume because even if the customers say, oh, you're ugly, that doesn't even matter because that's not what you look like. I don't look like a gross pumpkin man or a sea monster in real life. That's just me in character. Avoid all physical contact. Don't initiate physical contact with guests. Maintain a safe distance and refrain from any form of touching, grabbing, and definitely no hitting, even if it's with a prop during a scare. Respect guests' personal space at all times. We are not allowed to touch the customers, nor are they allowed to touch us. These are clips from hands-on haunts, but these are definitely in the don'ts for regular haunted houses because you can get sued, arrested, and fired from your haunt for doing stuff like this. Absolutely no fighting. Under no circumstance should scare actors engage in any form of physical altercation with guests or other scare actors. This includes telling someone that you're going to fight them after work, or just engaging in any behavior that could escalate into a confrontation. Maintaining professionalism at all times. But in any case, if one or a group of customers become very rowdy and something does happen, remove yourself from the situation and alert your section leader or your actor manager immediately. Also, like any job, let your section leader or manager know of any bad customer experience that you shared at the haunt. This could mean a customer messing with you, sitting on top of props, breaking something, hitting. If you think they have a weapon, or if they're just kind of like being weird and standing in your scene for a long time. Section leaders, management, and staff take this very seriously. So if something happens like this, let them know. Avoid offensive behavior. Don't engage in offensive or inappropriate behavior while in character, meaning no racial slurs, or calling someone fat or ugly, and definitely no cursing at all. Along with offensive behaviors, there are inappropriate behaviors, which include flirting, inappropriate jokes, gestures with guests or other scare actors. Maintain professionalism and ensure that your scare is thrilling but respectful to all guests. Last but not least, don't ignore safety protocols. Always adhere to safety protocols and guidelines established in the haunted house. Ignoring safety protocols both put guests and fellow actors at risk and can lead to accidents and injuries. By steering clear of these don'ts, you can ensure that every guest have a safe and enjoyable experience in the haunted house. Well, there you have it, Scare Rookies. By following these do's and don'ts of customer interactions, you can elevate your performance and create unforgettable scares for every guest. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks in my next video. Until then, keep haunting.